Hello everyone, just another quick video for y'all. I ran a few polls regarding players' favorite jobs and Shadowbringers in the Final Fantasy XIV subreddit, and I wanted to share the results and some comments with you. For the polls, I gave the broadest criteria possible. I asked them to choose their favorite, whether it be for aesthetic reasons, how they play, their DPS rankings, job quest story, etc. So suffice it to say, again, this isn't an official what's the best job list. I started off with tanks and I predicted that it would be somewhat close, but the top two were a lot closer than I thought they would be. We had Warrior with the least amount of votes, which I thought was interesting, more on that in a sec. Paladin unsurprisingly came in at the low middle spot, so in the end, only Gunbreaker came close to standing up to Dark Knight. It was back and forth up to the end, but Dark Knight won the most popular tank by only 7 votes. User Too Shady for Ladies commented with a poll they had just ran asking healers which tank they prefer to heal, which came back with almost the exact opposite rankings. Warrior had won that poll, followed by Paladin, Dark Knight, and Gunbreaker at the bottom. Next was healers. White Mage took the top spot, followed by Astrologian and Scholar. I expected this result, but the healer poll did have the lowest amount of votes. Maybe we'll see more interaction with healers once Sage is playable. User Araciel46 commented in their vote for their Chocobo, which wasn't an option. Who knows? Had it been an option, it may have overtaken Scholar even. Maybe best not to find out. On to melee DPS. Monk came in at the bottom by a decent margin. Ninja took 3rd place, and the Dragoon's cool factor and simplicity sealed the win over the Samurai's raw power. This seemed to be the poll with the most "I love X job, but I voted for Y" comments. I'm surprised Monk isn't more popular, but I do agree that the others are just straight up cooler and easier to play. Physical range DPS was next with another close bout between Machinist and Dancer, with Dancer claiming victory by 15 votes. Still, Bard had more votes than I expected, with comments in favor of their uniqueness, dynamic rotation, and sentiment from the previous expansions. Dancer seems to be the job most of those in the comments didn't like until they tried, so if you haven't tried it yet, maybe give it a shot. For the only role left, Magical Range DPS, Red Mage won handily over the others, and it kept its lead the entire poll, or at least it was always leading when I checked back in on it. Black Mage and Summoner were somewhat close, but Black Mage took 2nd place. I'm hoping that Endwalker brings awesome changes to the Summoner job, as it definitely needs more polish. All in all though, I'm just excited to see and hear more about the expansion and see the job action trailer. Here's a quick overview of total votes so far. That's right, we're not done yet. I pit the winners against each other in the final poll, but let's check the statistics out super quick. What I found interesting is that the least popular jobs actually are arranged in a 1 per role way with Bard, Summoner, Warrior, Monk, and Scholar. I don't think this necessarily means they need complete reworks, but maybe just a little love, or maybe the players ought to give them another solid chance. Moving on to the results of the final poll. Each job has solid support behind it, but Red Mage pulled out the win. Dark Knight just edged out Dancer for the number 2 spot by 3 votes, followed by Dragoon and White Mage. Here's a final graph showing the total votes for all the jobs. The thing I find interesting about the leaders here is that they are all some of the simplest jobs to play and perform well at. Also, as we follow the graph down, the jobs get more complex and end at the jobs that arguably could use reworks. Are the majority of Redditors or players in general taking the easy way out? Are they a bunch of casuals? Who's to say? I'm only joking, of course. That's going to do it for this video. Hopefully some of you found this amusing or interesting. Thanks to the Final Fantasy XIV subreddit for participating in the polls. I look forward to doing something similar once Endwalker has been out for a while. Let me know what you thought and what you would have voted for in the comments. I look forward to seeing you next time, Warriors of Light.